What's up?
Good evening, one and all. It is Wednesday, it's the middle of the week, and it's time we jump into some more good old Warframe. And I hope you're doing well where you are around the world today, absolutely. Just move my screens around because I had things in a couple wrong spots. That happens. But there we go. And as we get started as well, thank you very much immediately to Adam Alec with the 58 months of support on the channel there. That is a huge amount. Very nearly at the big 6-0. Thank you very, very much there for continued support there, Adam Alec. Much appreciated. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying yourselves over your first half of the week. And for those of you who remember those there, I hope you've been indulging quite happily in the Fables and Frontiers. It's still very early on, so I'm not going to be spoiling anything of it. And there's a hotfix! I literally have just started the stream. Why you do this to me? Okay, it's fine. We like it when they fix the game. This is good. I am not complaining. Amir's Shockwave hotfix number 4 is coming in 3 minutes. Did you know that Banshee Silence means that Surge Xmas can't use their dash? Poor dudes were confused as to why they suddenly couldn't run. We explained it to them gently. So now they won't just stare into space if silenced mid-dash. Bonus. Now, if anyone asks me why I run a 20-minute mile, I can just blame soon-to-be reworked Banshee. Sure. Aegir, take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Alright, that's a fix for Banshee. I guess must have been stunning those Surge Xmas, rather than just straight up stopping them from using the ability. Who knows what will be going on there. Coming in 2 minutes then, someone tried to set up some mood lighting in the back room for some extra ambience, but ended up making all metallic items extremely shadowed. More for fumbling around in the dark like the next guy, but not at the cost of my army of Natox statues. Don't worry, my queen. You'll be returned to your shiny glory once this hotfix releases. Red text is being weird again. Red text is being weird again. Oh well. When is it not? When it's not a patch day, pretty much. Yeah. No patch, no red text. They're off busy. Gods, we don't even know at this point. I don't think we want to know. Yeah. Aegir, Stream Element says never gaslit anyone. I don't know what you're even on about. Honestly.
What are you curious about?
The very idea of it. Nah.
Curious.
Relics! Let's just grab a bunch of these. These will come in handy in a moment. There we go. Was dealt with that standing overrunning. And turns out Merlina was stealing Eurali's last gasp, meaning Eurali wouldn't be able to trigger it in a mission if Merlina had died. Can you believe that? This is why I can't trust sentient skateboards of any kind. Velocipods, forget it. Segways, absolutely not. Segways? Segways are sentient? I might have some calls to make. Anyway, the only brains or red text ones in their raid are the splattered remains of their enemies. Sure. Segways killed their creator. I mean, a lot of creators have died to their own inventions. Why do you think I'm inventing nothing? Just bad juju. Just bad juju. You don't know. Alright, so that means the hotfix is now deploying, so we're going to have to stall what we're doing today. But what are we doing today, I suppose, is the question after all. And yeah, I used a goal command, you can always check that if you want, but I can tell you directly. We're going to be doing Deathless Steel Path Voidstorms. And to be very clear as to what I mean by Deathless, over in Railjack, when you have your Railjack drop down to minimum hit points, you get a hull breach. You get a hull breach. You're put onto a 1-minute timer, fix the breach, or the mission ends. But here's the thing. That kind of lets you cheat death, doesn't it? You can let yourself drop all the way down to 0, let someone fix it up, be it you or an NPC crew, doesn't really matter. NPC crew could do it forever and ever and ever. They don't run out of anything. And then off you pop again with a brief immortality period to just kind of do what you want to do in the mission. Kind of a little bit of a cheat, really. If we're honest about it. So, I have come up with the very, very sensible idea. Very, very sensible idea. What if we do a Railjack Steel Path Voidstorms, where if the hull is breached, we abort the mission. Yep. We abort the mission. Doesn't matter if it was 1 minute in or 1 minute from finishing. Hull gets breached, that's mission failure, we leave. Try again. Just amps up the difficulty a little bit, you know? See how that goes for us. Can we reliably handle Steel Path Railjack without the hull being breached? Key trick to that, don't do corpus missions. Oh boy, do not do corpus missions for that. You will get flattened. It's not pretty. Not unless you really, really cheese it. Whilst we're still waiting for the hotfix to deploy as well, brother only asking about tag. Yep, we have got a tag on the channel here, opt out AI. Maybe I should capitalize parts of that, it'll be easier to read. In fact, you know what, I can do that right now. Let's fix that. Let's make that more readable. There we go, that is much more readable. So yeah, myself and a few of the creators, and we are slowly spreading the word of the idea, are putting that down on the stream because Twitch introduced a new setting. They introduced a new setting where everyone is by default opted in. You right now are probably opted in. In your account settings, you can opt out of permitting Twitch and Amazon to use your streams for training AI. And when I say use the streams, it includes the stream itself, the audio, the visuals, it includes all of the chat. So if you go to someone's stream, like my stream, it doesn't matter what your setting is, that applies to your stream, your channel. On my channel, the permission applies to the chat. So that tag lets you know that when you come to this channel here, I am not giving them that permission. I'll be quite honest with you, I do not have much faith in the effectiveness of that opt-out. But the very simple fact is that Twitch made it opt-out rather than opt-in, and, well, let's just pray some court somewhere can go. That's not how permission works. You didn't need to click anything or agree to anything, it just turned on. And worse still, Twitch themselves acknowledge that they don't know if Amazon was already using Twitch streams to train their AI. They genuinely don't know whether or not that's already been done. I love this timeline. Yeah. What are they saying? The setting does not benefit you in any way. I mean, does it benefit you to let them just trade off your stuff, but also, yes, the setting that only applies to your own channel. So if you do it for yourself as a viewer, you've done nothing, because you're not streaming. Yeah, brilliant. So that is why that tag is on the stream there, to make it clear where we stand on things. And let's face it, it's a common theme throughout the Warframe space. AI training and AI generation, all of this computer-rendered artificial products. We don't want it, we don't need it. Yeah. It's stupid. Alright. The update should be here, so let's log out and log back in again, grab that update. It'll be just a moment whilst we're on this lovely little intermission screen. You get to see me on an even bigger picture. You wonderful lot. Let's load that update. Yeah, I'll be quite honest with you, the only thing I think that kind of setting really does is attempt to get in the way of any potential legal challenges down the line. God knows how that can really all be handled. Because bad actors, what's to stop them? If I'm very honest with you, chat, what is to stop them? You got some green in the background? Sure. There we go. Because if someone were to copy one of my videos wholesale, and that has happened, copy one of my videos wholesale, put it onto their own channel, with notice. You go, hello, yeah, you are not the engineer, so why is the video introducing yourself as the engineer? It's a very small reason as to why I announce myself in every single video, but, you know, it's kind of there. You kind of can't get around that without some very obvious cut. But when it comes to AI training, when it comes to that whole bundle of issues, even if something is taken from this channel, whole VODs and chats and whatever are taken from the channel somehow, how would we know? I try not to dwell on these things, but regardless, where I can take a step, I do. I do. What are they saying? As a fun experiment, try ask AI to draw a typical Warframe streamer and see how many pictures of you it trained on. You know what? I really don't want to know about that. Yeah. Also, yo! Valchemical Gaming, thank you very much for bringing on in with your whole party there. Hope you've had yourself a wonderful stream. You're arriving just after we've had a hotfix here in Warframe, so we're going to get cracking with the new stuff. Now, there we are. Welcome, Rinlock. Welcome, welcome. Let's have a quick look as well at the update notes. Was there anything of particular note in there other than Banshee no longer breaking the game? Radio, a third eye trait. No, wait, this is the one 23 hours ago. I want the one for now. Yeah. I don't. This is 4 hours ago, which is impressive considering it was supposedly just now, was it not? Let's see. Lighting, last gasp, Surge Xmas, a skin. Yep, nothing we need to worry about right now. Cool. Alright. Meljade, there is no good answer to the questions you're asking, unfortunately. No good answer at all. Such is the nature of these things. It's another reason why I won't dwell on it, because yeah. Thank you for finding that, brother. And yeah, the new Twitch AI training setting. It's settings, security and privacy, privacy. I make no guarantees as to how much they respect it. But that aside, I would like a crew. My NPC crew are good, but they're not perfect. I'm going to need some good old human intelligence. So if you would like to join me on this lovely, lovely void storm over here, right up against the Grenier, it's only level 140, 150. I mean, you can manage that. You're wonderfully powerful, capable people. If you'd like to join me on some Deathless Steel Path Void Storms, then send me a message in game, the Engineer. I'll bring you on into the squad, and we'll see if we can do a kind of mission that, to be honest, the average player has probably never even considered, let alone attempted. I don't actually know yet if this is reliably possible without hard choosing it. So let's find out. Ductile, come on in. You are crew number 1. We need a 2 and a 3. We can run with 3 humans rather than 4, but I would like to have a full squad of humans for this. The NPCs can only do so much. They do well, but only so much. In terms of relics we're cracking, of course, that does mean we'll be up on to Axie relics, unless the Grenade Void Storms dry up, and then we'll move out to Miso relics. Let's see if we got some fancy pants relics to upgrade. If I sort this by owned, it should only be the rarer relics down here, right? Theoretically. Venka? That's, I think that's a valuable one. Venka Prime Gauntlet. Wow. Really? There's 4 people online selling it. 4 people total selling this item right here. 24 platinum, 30 platinum, 32 platinum, 120 platinum. There's a little bit of variation in the prices there, and what's more interesting is that you need 2 of them to build Venka Prime. So the first one, you can build Venka Prime for 54 plat, not counting the other items. The second one is 152 plat. Ooh. Okay. I think this is a valuable relic. What name to put into message? Copy that message right there. Ah, got you covered. Alright, so we got a couple V10s to throw into the grinder. What else have we got here? Nurturing Gara. Not too shabby to look at. We've also got Axamati and Nidus and bits and pieces there. So yeah, we can certainly put into more of those relics. But more of those in a bit. But yes, we're definitely going to be running with at least 3 people for this, because otherwise NPC crew are really good at repairing the ship. They're not so good at keeping the ship from needing repairs. And there we have a Michael Mouse. Come on in. Alright. Oh, and I think we have our 4th. Halo Knight! Welcome to the squad. Okay then. We've got Lavo, Rhino, Novo, and Galso. Yeah. That is our squad. Okay then. Without further ado, without further difficulties, without further holding ourselves back, let's grab this apparently overpriced relic and see if we can't turn it into some good stuff without getting the home breached. No consoles have to type manually? Ah, I see, I see. Different platforms, different interaction methods. Which reminds me. Xbox turn off. Xbox confirm. I don't know if that's how it works, but I tried. Moving on. I'm sure that I did nothing. I'm sure we're fine. Console type is annoying. Nothing you can do about it. Are there no like keyboard plug-in attachments, or literally a keyboard? I don't know. Commander Knight is on Xbox. Oh, I'm sure they're fine. For a certain definition of fine. Besides, if I'm in anyone's headset, well, it was never going to do anything, was it?
Void storm imminent.
But the thought is
Let's
there.
make it a little bumpy.
Alright then, let's handle this. This railjack is geared up with all the latest Mark IV turrets. I forget which ones I put on, but they're on there. So, we have got all of that power to our side. But do bear in mind, if the hull gets breached, that timer starts, I immediately abort the mission.
Fighter launch detected.
We cannot
Bogies
let
closing
that
in.
happen. Let's go. Yes, I'm currently equipped with the APOC, and I also have secondary cryogenic equipped, so that I freeze NPCs as I shoot them. Pretty certain that's a bug, but
Darkwing slingshot.
works for us.
10-0 in the barrel.
Alright, someone's loading up to go do the boarding objectives. Off they pop. I've also updated my Plexus loadout for a faster, smoother ride. Look at how we can whip this thing around.
Missile battery. Orders: infiltrate. Objective: expose radiators. Destroy core.
And it tears things apart. In fact, so far, so good. I noticed my hit points are higher than usual, so I think some people are using the Ironclad Matrix, which is nice.
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Oh, okay, where is that? Which one are they on? Missile platform. Unlock the fire. Hopefully that'll reach. Did I aim it right? Oh, it looks like it timed out. Yeah, I think we have to be like 7 kilometers from this to hit it. There we go. You going to Arkwing? I've got this.
Eyes open.
Boom! Haha! Yeah, I know how my shutter burst works. Is the Lavos guide still up to date? Yes, indeed. While the new things have come out, new things have not come out in a way that changes Lavos. Lavos is still good, as long as you're using the most up-to-date guide, that is, of course. Exclamation mark catalog if you need to double-check which guide you should be viewing for that.
Rainier cruise ship has translated in sector.
Alright, we got some more cruise ships appearing. We need to be dealing with these. Let's go deal with this one away from the threats.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
Alright, do we have a heavy gunner? Relic is cracked, that's good.
It's been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Don't think we have a heavy gunner, right. So we're going to take a risk here. I'm going to go heavy gunning. You didn't know about catalog? Yeah. I don't overly promote it, but indeed I do have my website catalog there because YouTube search isn't the greatest.
We
It
have
isn't.
one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Alright, so far, so good. We are tearing things apart. I think I have accidentally blown up the weak spots on this Outrider. It still died.
Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components.
Now, it's these cruise ships that are spawning in that are concerning me. As they get closer, they're going to start hammering us, and I don't want us to get torn apart.
Key components marked. Destroy them.
Yeah, man. One downside of projectile weapons, they do take a moment to hit.
Scratch one high payload kinetic kill station. I have no
Sweet.
idea how these chumps keep paying for those.
Alright, the missile battery is already down. That is very good news. Is that a cruise ship right on top of us? Uh-oh. There we go, that's disabled.
Reading large translation signature. Cruise
We have a heavy gunner? Yes, we do.
enemy have reinforced.
Alright, whilst heavy gunner do heavy gunner things, I'm going to get on the other turret. So this is the Carcinox turret. And you know what, whilst we are stationary, battle stations, more power to our attacks. Are we lined up for the other cruise ship? Don't remember if we are. I trust the heavy gunner to do what's needed. I can't see through that void hole. Let's get rid of that defensive sphere.
We have a
Stun the cruise ship.
strengthening and
Make sure it's got no defenses on it.
on board and shut it down. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
We're not going to hit that outrider from here. That's fine. Mako is looking at the piloting seat. Didn't feel like using it. That's fine.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Let's get right up against this. There we go. You feel like you can hit it from there? Yeah, Mako should have that. Let's load up, see if I can help out with the radiator. Oh, let's disable that so it doesn't keep murdering us. Radiator...
Radiator.
Oh, radiator got popped. I'm going to still send this. It's 17 kilometers away. There's no way it's going to hit. I'm going to do it anyway.
Eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Cruise ship is down. 5 to go.
Naked. Hit them with all we have got.
Is Railjet Guide still up to date after I did Seal Path? Not quite, no. All the information in there is largely correct, but I am in the process of making a full Steel Path guide.
Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
So I've done all of the script, I've got all of the scenes together, I just need to do the composing, so it'll be done hopefully by the end of the week, if nothing gets in the way. Big if on that. Cruise ship. Ah.
Turbine
Move into position.
Our enemy has lost the advantage.
There we go. Cruise ship is disabled. I'll get out of that seat. With all the boarding objectives done, anyone who is boarding can get onto those side turrets and help us out with that. I'm going to go pop us some more dome charges because we're probably going to need those. Boop. Very good. Whilst we're at it, I don't need energy, but other people might. Let's just do a quick refill. Why not? Let's stop everything moving. There we go. Easy mode for everyone to hit. Excuse me. Whilst we're all doing that, let's get onto this.
Storm is strengthening. We are tempting fate.
That's taken out.
Squadrons have maintained
This is not that accurate at that distance.
ship down.
NPC crew can use it, but I struggle at 4 kilometers.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
Just gonna fire all those instead. Where's our next cruise ship? I don't see it. We've still got 48 fighters to take out. Okay, this thing is
We
finally
have
dead.
company. Premier cruise ship on
Cruise ship.
scope.
Let's get on it. Shields removed. Abilities disabled. Big gun do big gun things.
Storm is
Please?
category 5. 5 is the worst.
There we go.
By the way.
Alright.
Scrap
Get into the group of these. A pet has appeared on me. Which is weird. There we go. Cheers, skeleton. I'm straight up onto it. It's dead. Stun everything, remove the shields off of everything, fire the missiles because they're free to use. I'm Lavos. Lavos is good like that. It's a cruise ship down. Stun more things, shoot more things, fire more things. The cruise ship over here. I don't even need to weaken it. You hit the weak spot, it'll die instantly every time, but it's fun to just add the power to it.
Cruise ship down.
Alright, there should be one more cruise ship spawning, and then it's all fighters. There's that final cruise ship.
Ship has arrived. They are powering weapons.
It has no defenses, only its bubble. We are on the other side from where it sent the bubble. And it's destroyed.
Cruise ship eliminated.
So it's just fighters we got to take out now. I think we can give everyone a turret boost again. Remember, there's 4 turrets on this ship. The pilot seat, the top gunner, the bottom gunner, and the heavy weapon, because it also comes with a side gun. Everyone's able to pour out damage here. Oh, is that another cruise ship? Why have we got another cruise ship? And I'll blow it up. There we go. Thanks, team.
Detected. Single person attack craft. Prepare to engage.
Odd that it gave us 1 extra cruise ship to destroy, but we'll take it. Beautiful. And with that, we should be on the last few fighters.
Remaining fighters.
Huzzah! Now we're just going to spin because it immediately took away my controls without disabling them.
The queens will not be happy.
Whew! There we are, chat.
Closing out the mission.
This feels like an office birthday. Sorry I forgot my cake, so this sub will have to suffice.
I'm not sure I fully understand why it feels like an office birthday, but all the same, Ellie, thank you very much for the 39 months of support. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well today. Time spinning to avoid seeing go to 0 HP. Nah, this railjack is strong. Very strong. In fact, based on the hit points we got, a bunch of you, as I say, use the Ironclad Matrix. So we have got a very good handle on this. How'd it feel on your side? Halo Knight? Ductile? Let's make out down there. Feel smooth? Or are there any issues you're running into? This is a genuine question. I usually only see railjack from the host perspective, and I was piloting all the way through that. From Macho, quick question, why do some cruise ships need 1 heavy cannon shot and others need like 3 to 4? Because you're doing it wrong. Very sorry, you're doing it wrong. So, when you were firing at them, are you firing at the engine pod on the side? Or are you firing somewhere else? Because the engine pod on the side is the weak spot. Not the top engine, not the body of the ship, the engine pod. Not the center, there it is. There it is. This is why I am including a very large guide for Steel Path Railjack. I'm going to be walking people through absolutely everything I can walk you through that is worth walking you through. Those are scripted bits and pieces. Yeah, I've got sections on how to take out a Grenadier cruise ship, how to take out a Corpus cruise ship, multiple ways of dealing with the shield drone it has, multiple ways of taking down the cruise ship, some of the things that get in the way of that, like the shield gating they have. Yes, they have shield gating, it's very strong. Going through sections on taking out fighters, on what the hit point scaling is, why Seeker Volley falls off, but why I still use it. Going through the difference on the impacts of various turrets. Turrets which look good but aren't actually that great. Turrets which are good. Turrets which are stronger than their stats say, because reasons. Mods which are broken. Unattributed damage. Section on universal weapon bonuses, including Jade's benefit that she provides to Railjack. Where to get various houses of different weapons. Walking through all of that lot. The DPS differences, the importance of modding for your turrets, because that is a personal thing, not a host thing. All of that lot in there. A little bit on the tactical mods and battle mods. And then finally that wraps up the guide. So yeah, I'm covering the whole lot. It's why it's taken so long for me to put this video together. Well, one of the reasons. Because it is a lot of information to cover. And in classic engineer fashion, it's going to go through it in a rapid, concise, but still detailed approach. No stone left unturned unless there's no point turning it over. Because I've gone and done that for you. There. Plasma Storm saying, 100% not sure where the weak spot on a Corpus cruise ship is. Yeah, there is a weak spot on the Corpus cruise ship. I can reliably hit it, but there's multiple problems, not least of which the Corpus have a lot of tricks up their sleeve. A lot of tricks. So you can't rely on the Corpus cruise ship one shot. You just can't. My honest suggestion for dealing with Corpus cruise ships is board them. So much easier, so much more reliable, and you don't have to worry about titanium. Because titanium, for building more dome charges, if you do fail the one shot, titanium's actually a lot harder to get in Corpus missions. I found that it only spawns on the small asteroids that are around the cannon batteries distributed throughout the Corpus mission. Whereas in Grenadier missions, you just go into any cluster of asteroids, like over there, detonate a shatterburst or something, and bam, you've got like all of the titanium. Yeah, look at that, 2,000 titanium. You wouldn't get that from a Corpus mission so easily. Not unless you actively sort it out. But even if you did, you'd have to seek it out correctly. I have a clip of me struggling with that one. Matches in classic DE fashion, they're going to change everything a month after the video. Not with this. They seem very scared of dabbling in Railjack. Something about the coding of this place makes them terrified to meddle. So I am relatively secure in putting this video together. Relatively. They did also say they're not doing Mark IV components. The Mark IV turrets are all we're getting there, and that makes sense. So, yeah. The long, short, and all of it is, this is what Steel Path is. And who knows? Maybe my guide will give a surge of people going, oh, I think I can actually take this on now, I understand how it works. Oh, so that's what I'm supposed to be shooting. Oh, so that's how that works. That's what the bubble thing is. So that's why it's glowing yellow. Ah.
Incoming attack craft.
Who knows? Or they might fix all the bugs I've talked about with various mods and then nerf the shit out of us. That would have been fun. If they do that, I'm going to be upset. But as you can see, I have set this up to be a pretty effective railjack. Now, as I turn the ship around, it looks like the side gunners are missing what they were aiming at. Is my turning of the ship affecting those of you using turrets? Oh, thank you, can't hurt. Oh, can't, no, it's, yeah, that's can't hurt, yeah, thank you.
I need an away crew on the inside.
Alright, looks like we got someone already on the boarding objective, which is good. A ghost doggo has appeared on me again. That happens. Never happened solo, but whatever. Ghosts happen. We're in the void. Hit points maintaining for now. That is all good. Let's stun all of these. I don't want to get too close to that. That's a missile platform. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, no. I do not want to get too close to that. That will bombard us with missiles, and they hurt.
One down, one to go.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Relic is cracked, which is very nice to have so soon. Where are the cruise ships? Let's just give us some turret damage. I don't know how much that actually does. I don't know if it actually even works. I'm going to be very honest with you, but I'm going to keep activating it.
Alert. Enemy fighters have been scrambled. opportunity. Core is exposed. Marking.
That radar array is 12 kilometers away. Shadowburst can't hit that.
Storm is becoming more severe.
Let's stun a large group of them. Makes it a lot easier to take them down.
The pulse turbine is still. Enemy forces are destabilized.
Oh, cruise ship! Finally, we can get to work on this thing now.
Equal terms. Cowards.
There we go. So once again, engine pod. Side engine pod. You hit the side engine pod, bam! One tap. Lovely stuff.
We have one
Oh, and it dropped an item. What are we got? We got...
direct attention
It didn't drop comms, did it? No, come on, it's done better than that, hasn't it? There we go, a Mark III weapon. That's unfortunate. Boop. Fighters shredded.
Standard op. Infiltrate and flag the core. Execute.
Alright. Someone is active on the missile platform, but we need to deal with this cruise ship.
Has translated into the
Cruise ship is
sector.
stunned. Cruise ship has no defenses. We're lined up on the side pod, making it nice and easy to hit.
Exterior weak point exposed.
Beautiful stuff. Weak point. It's a bit far. We're gonna fly over a bit.
Has detonated. Pretty.
Oh, looks like they're on it anyway. They don't need our hand. In which case, we'll deal with the cruise ship.
Expose the second radiator.
Boop. Go ahead, take your shot. For those who are wondering, I'm getting out of the seat there to stabilize the ship, to make it a lot easier for the heavy gunner, because the heavy gunner's aim is attached to the motion of the ship. And that sucks if you've got a pilot just drifting all over the place.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
I think it's doing weird stuff to my audio. Is it necessary to drift around the fighters like that? No. Is it cool as shit to do? Hell yeah.
Fighters on attack vector. Gunners, fire at will.
Fighters, makes more sense. We're about to have battle stations, nearly perfectly timed that.
Away crew, go for the core.
That wasn't timed, it was pure luck.
Destroy them.
Okay, that's too far away to hit. The only downside of these health indicators being a static size is that until I look at the distance, I can't actually tell how far away something is. Ooh, there's an outrider over there. I hope I haven't broken the weak spots on it. Nope. There we go. Shredded.
Inbound. Roll out the welcome mat.
Ram sleds. Uh oh. We do not want to deal with that.
Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components.
Let's go deal with this cruise ship. Cruise ship is defended, so we're going to need to stun it.
Let's move on.
Take out that. We need to kill that ram sled. I do not want to deal with that. There we go. Is there a second ram sled? Yep, there is. Stun it. Shoot it. We're good. Okay, cruise ship. Has no defenses. It is stunned. Go ahead and eat it. Sorry, just shoot it. We don't eat it. Probably very tough. Okay, the lack of shot indicates to me that the heavy gunner has not got heavy gunner charges. So I'm going to teleport to the forge and create some. We have plenty of heavy dome charges, so they were in the process of doing it anyway, whatever.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Enemy
All good, Emeko.
firepower
All good.
halved.
One thing I would like them added to Steel Path, well, not Steel Path, to Railjack, would be simple callouts. So similar to like in games like Apex, where if I middle mouse click on a target, I know middle mouse click is taken by ordnance here, but if I middle mouse click on a target, my character would call out, target over there, and my team would hear that in their game, in their language. No voice chat needed. So if we could do similar here, like pinging a target, kill this target, or if someone goes to use the heavy gun but it's got no charges, they call out, out of charges, need more. It doesn't need to be voice lined, just pop up on screen. Yeah. Mako mouse, out of dome charges. I feel like that would help with the multiplayer synergy aspect here. I have no idea how easy that is to implement.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. Void storm amplifying.
We are making our way through this. All of the boarding objectives have been done, because those are so much faster. Because they're not strictly faster, they're just the same thing. They don't change on steel path. Whereas the tank of all these cruise ships and fighters, oh boy do you feel the difference. Perfect shot, took out the engine, nicely done there.
Cruise ship down. That clears up.
That's removed. That's removed. Where's the next group of ships? There they are. Get right up against the cruise ship. Give it a quick stun. And we're in position. Go ahead and do what you need to do. There we are. Someone on side gun, main gun. I think top gun as well. Yep.
Has gone bye-bye.
We're all in on gunnery right now. How's game choose which ability can be cast on tactical screen? It's fixed per Warframe. So I can't actually use any of these as Lavo. But I can do this. God, that is a big area covered.
Team, stand by for offensive support.
Can I see it happen? Nope. Alright, that's fun. Cruise ship. It's stunned. Beautiful.
Scratch one cruise ship.
Another one over there. I don't have my stun ready, so just hit it on the engine pod. You got this. Nicely done.
Boom. Cruise
Let's get
ship
rid of that.
eliminated. Focus on
I'll
remaining
stop healing
targets.
fighters. Where? Oh, that's all the cruise ships actually, so we just need to get the last fighters. Nice. Oh, was it already moving as I got out of the chair? Fair enough. I didn't realize it cast so quickly.
We are on their boards. Look alive.
And with that, we're on the very last fighters. We'll have this cleaned up in no time. There we go.
Fighters.
Beautiful.
neutralized.
And a Venka Prime Gauntlet. There we go. We just made a bunch of plats as a team there.
Solaris craft.
Looks like a bunch more sellers have come online now. I guess a bunch of people got bought out moments ago. But yeah, a bunch of people selling at 24, 25, 27 plats. So as a team, we just made 100 platinum. We just made 100 plat. So yeah, very, very nice. Need more energy. Uh-oh. I'm not allowed to cast these. That's fine. That was a very good as a team. And I gotta say, I thought this was going to be a little bit more difficult. Like I say, just a quick ping thing next to the emotes. Yeah, if you were holding like Q, and then it made it where a Q middle mouse click was ping, or whatever those two would be on a controller. So gear wheel plus gear wheel plus heavy attack button for ping. That'd be great. Red Sky is saying, any look on the 4s? Well, I've already got a full complement of them, but let's see. This run... No. Nope, we got unlucky on that one. We got unlucky. I'm going to take us back to the dry dock and switch over the front weapon there. You don't have Venka Prime already? Hey, there you go then. That's absolutely big for you. Big plat and all that. Yeah, if I have a look at the Venka Prime price history over the last 90 days, it's been pretty steady.
It is done.
It's been pretty steady, so yeah. Chunk of cash saved for you. And it wasn't even my relic that popped it. I had the Valkyrie Prime Systems come up, which are themselves... Valkyrie Prime Systems... Hey, not too shabby. 17 plat as well. About 25, about 17. That's 42 platinum. Multiplied by the squad, over 160 plat as a group. Estimated earnings just on those bits. That is good. That is good. Okay. Was there anything else of particular saveable note? I mean, we've got corrupted holokeys, but there's not anything tradable out of that. It's just if you want to go get yourself some Ergo Blast. New relic pickup, always nice. Steel Essence. 6? Oh yeah, 2 for the mission, 1 for the relic. Yep. All of these are 225 endo apiece. That's a bunch of endo right there. In terms of the rare mods, none of these are valuable rare mods. Certainly not Sentient Scalpel. Not in the slightest. And 2 parts of a Sepigar for those who care. Oh yeah, Godly, yeah. Plat prices for primes have come down over the years, entirely due to the fact that rotations happen far more frequently now, which is a good thing. Right, let's switch this over to the Pulsar on the front turrets. Those of you running the side turrets, would you like me to switch up the gun to something else? Because at the moment it is running the Carcinox, which is a lovely combination of Puncture and Toxin. Also, I've not fully upgraded it. Let's fix that. Do I have an upgrade lying around? Yes, I do. There we go. Not great. Let's search for another if I can. Let's try again. 50.5, but I currently have a 50.5. Ah. Okay. Where do I say it's best to farm except armaments? Red Sky, when you say except armaments, are you wanting not the guns? Where to farm things which are not the guns? That the question? Let's fuse this one. Okay, farming not guns. So then it comes down to what you're actually looking for. Easy, honest question, because armaments covers a lot of things. Your shield array, your engines, your plating, your reactor, and which types of them you want. So, honestly, your best bet is to double check the drop tables and see what manageable mission handles that for you. Do be advised with the Corpus stuff, for the Corpus fighters, they pretty much spawn endlessly for around 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how good you are at killing them. Cruise ships, each Corpus mission only gives you 2 cruise ships, unless there's an objective to kill cruise ships, then it spawns more of them. So once you've had your 2, if it didn't give you the loot you want, and it only comes from cruise ships, you might as well abort and just reload at that point. But for Guerrilla, yeah, Guerrilla missions are pretty standard fare. Fighters keep spawning, cruise ships keep spawning, it's pretty much just the run of the mission. Alright, did we have any preferences from the crew on the guns? Ductile's okay with side turret, fair enough. That seems to be about the opinion there, alright. Red Sky saying, guns were easy, no others dropped in weeks of farming. I don't know what game you were playing then, sorry, my dude. Guns are plentiful, sure, because there's so many guns, but also I've got Z-key engines, Z-key reactor, and Z-key shield array. So the only thing I didn't get there was the armor plating? I guess. And if I go into my current scrap pile, what is it you're in need of? Is it armor? So I've got Lavan Vidar Z-key plating Mark III. Is it a react you need? Because, yep, I got all those rolling around. Is it a shield array you need? As you might see where it's going here, I have bundles of them. Granted, some are more common than others. Z-key drops just more frequently, which works for some things. The reactor and the guns, love that. Doesn't work so great for the others. Commander Knight would like something that doesn't shake the screen as much on the gun. Yeah, the Castnox does shake a bit. Let me give you Talon. It's a hit scan. It's not perfect, but it is a hit scan. Let me see about upgrading the stats on it as well, because it's not maxed out. How bad of me? I'm a better host than that. There you go, now it's going to be maxed. You mean the Mark IVs? Well, that's why you can't find them then. You're looking for something that doesn't exist. Mark IV is only guns. Only. Mecha's Vort on front guns, Talon on side for NPC gunners, is that good? For the Talon? Yes. For the Vort, I find the Vort is a bit of an issue. Because even though it has really high DPS, its application is honestly a bit shoddy. It's not good at tracking, it's a projectile, it fires split wide shots, so it's not really good at hitting precision, and this really brings the Vort down. Unless you're dealing with static large targets, which aren't that common in space, it's not really that great. Yes, Red Sky, really, when I say there's no Mark IV things other than guns, there are no Mark IV things other than guns, yes. I am not trying to fuck with you there. I didn't showcase all of the Mark III I had whilst completely ignoring the aspects of Mark IV. Mark IV is only for guns. And you've made it clear it's intended to be that way, they're not changing it. I've got the real question, has the equipment for Railjack changed in the last 7 years? If you followed my guides when I put them out, then they're still working. If you didn't follow my guides, I don't know what you're working with. It's the honest answer on that. But suffice to say, I'm putting out a full guide. I hope to get it out on Friday at the latest, which will bring you fully up to speed on how to defeat Steel Path. Yeah, I'll have you covered. Just got to give me a moment or two to actually put the video together. There's a lot of bits and pieces. H2 Cloud. Right, let's see. What other fancy pants relics we got rolling around? Sort this way owned. I don't really want to grab this one. Or do I? How much is Axamati? Prime Link. I want to use this relic. Yep. This is the right relic. It always was. Always shall be. It's currently 40 platinum for that item right there. 40. 40. So that's a big one. We can happily equip that, yeah. In terms of guns, the 4 I recommend in general are the Castnox, the Talon, the Pulsar, and the APOC. Those ones will largely do you well. Which ones out of them? Depends on if you're looking for more DPS, more stability, are you looking for hit scan, or are you satisfied with projectile? Do you want to weaken enemies whilst you shoot? Do you want to stun them whilst you shoot? Do you want to effectively give them a rad proc, even though radiation isn't a thing in Railjack? Fun fact. There are differences. Oh, what's going on? There we are. You already finished Steel Path years ago? Well, this is new Steel Path, so you didn't build for Railjack Steel Path. This didn't exist until this year. Now, if you said you did it... Oh, Railjack 29 2020, that's... I mean, the game got overhauled since then for Railjack, yeah, because it came out, was it 2020? Yeah, it must have been 2020 Railjack was brought in, and then it got overhauled sometime later into a completely different system. Because it used to use, was it Dirac for upgrading stuff? And it had this weird layout of modules and whatnot, rather than the standard modding system we've got used to. Very wild time. And I think you've heard like only half of what I said there, because of ads. Oh well. Alright. Someone else want to be a pilot? You want to give it a try? That's a no. Okay. That's all good. Want to give it a try? Before we blow up? No, that was before I heard you. It's fine, it's fine. I know there is a string delay. Alright. Tear this thing apart, because it needs tearing up. There we go, and we just got a Mark III Carsonox. Fair enough. Let's stop these fighters moving around so much. There we go. Blackout Pulse is amazing, by the way. Stun a huge area for a long time. Don't mind if I die. Okay, we're shooting that one. Relic is somehow already cracked.
One radiator down. Make it 2.
Oh, that is a toughie of a ship. There we go. Lock-on's locking onto the wrong spot on that target, that's unfortunate. Keep them stunned. Cruise ship. Let's hit it with the Shadow Burst. There we go, it's got no shields. Now it is stunned. Switching to heavy gun. Don't move. I saw that little sideways shunt. Another cruise ship detected, long distance, so I'll focus on fighters for the moment. That is 7k and dead on, I'm not hitting that. There we are. Rito saying they like Carsonox for Prime, Pulsar for turrets. Fair do. I actually do it the other way around. I put Carsonox for these side guns, because that NPC crew will just kind of paint everything with puncture and toxin procs. And I tend to use the Pulsar for myself, being a hit scan weapon. It just feels nicer to use. The lock-on seems to be more reliable. Okay, what are we aiming at? A nice thing about Talon is the heat procs. So that target I couldn't even stay locked onto, it moved out of my view. But because I'd hit it so hard, it was just destined to burn out. Is that one going to fully burn? Ah, not quite. Yeah, you do need to get them about 2/3 dead, maybe a little bit more, for it to reliably finish them off. Alright, that's my job. And it's gone. Get rid of the healing dome. Oh, can't finish that one off, never mind. Get rid of that now, there we go. One healing sphere removed. Are we inside of one? We are. Darn. I can't remove that one then.
possible wreckage. Crew, take what you can and get out. Remember what happened last time.
What do you mean what happened last time? We're doing fine, Sai.
Pretty.
We're doing fine.
Gate crasher. Rainier cruise ship.
Alright, another cruise ship. It is very far away. I can't hit that for shit from here. Nothing in my firing arc.
Crew.
It's close
I
enough.
find this interesting.
There we go. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We're shooting this one. Let's get that cancelled. Oh, gotta shoot over the shield on this one. There we go. Too close to ship killer? Alright, we'll just don't let it shoot us.
Pilot morale destabilizing. Continue.
Alright, Linus, hold.
Incoming. Keep them
If you're gonna point to the cruise ship, I'll just hold still and I can kill it.
platform identified. This is a priority target. Infiltrate and
There we go.
disable. It is
All I need is to be able to see the side engine and I can kill it.
already lost their lives to it.
If we're steady.
Down.
There we go.
Clears up some space.
Stun a bunch of stuff, deal a bunch of untargeted damage.
With direct attention to remaining targets.
Ooh, there's them. You didn't even notice Steel Path Railjack was new? Fair do.
Them with all we have got.
It is new, yeah. Let's see. Is that? Sounded like we had a ram sled inbound. Maybe not.
One down. One to go.
Very good.
Components marked.
Yep. Yeah, having the front aim tied to what the pilot is doing is difficult to control. So I'm going to get off the main gun for a moment since we're not focusing on the cruise ships. I'm going to move to this where my aim isn't tied to what the pilot's doing. And this, oh, look how much easier that is. Take out you. I'm going to take out you.
Exterior weak point exposed. Open
You
fire.
are dead. Not a big surprise. That's an outrider. I need a better angle on that one. I think I was shooting the shield with that. There we go. That's better.
Radiators destroyed. Away crew. Go for the core.
Level 99 flak. They do start tanking a bit there.
Systems. Trash the place.
Okay, where are we going? I can't see the ship to see where we're moving.
Visitors inbound. Prepare to repel. Warning. Void storm is strengthening.
Alright, looks like we're lining up for a cruise ship. I'll switch a role.
Ship killer platform offline.
How do you have access to weaponry from pilot seat?
Well done.
For pilot seat, pilot is up there. They just have the turret. But if you're talking about the forward gun, you press switch weapon, your normal switch weapon button, and that allows you to switch weapon. I know it sounds a little facetious, but it is the case. Are we aiming at the cruise ship or not aiming? Nope, stop.
Looks like we kicked the
Thank you.
nest. Rainier cruise ship has punched
This again is where callouts would come in helpful, like hold steady, or forward artillery charging. Let the pilot know what's going on, and likewise let the pilot communicate back. Especially the outrider. Not got a good angle to hit the weak spots, but it'll die.
Storm is category
Yep.
5.
You thought I was piloting? No. I can see where the confusion, but no, that was last mission. I switched off pilot this mission. Oh, that went right over the peak of the axis there, didn't it? Let's deny that. Never mind, it doesn't want to be denied by me.
Man the
Let's
guns.
deny the other one. Has it spawned? Now it's spawned. Let's deny it. There we go. Taking a few hits. Let's stun some stuff. Cutter goes down easily. Flak dies soon enough.
One
Cutter dies easily. That lock-on doing some serious work. And this is where hit scan turrets really get to shine, is when you can lock onto things with a high angular momentum around us. Sorry, high angular velocity. Because if it's going through a very close arc, we need a good turn to keep up on it. That is a nearby cruise ship. Let's switch to dealing with that. Fighters are actually about finished. Oh, and this is the last cruise ship. Cool.
Fighters on the run.
Alright. Let's see, what are we lining up for? We lining up for anything? Well, I managed to land it. And we received the 40 platinum item. Would you look at that?
Ship killer platform
Lovely.
down. Sector cleared. That should make things easier for civilian traffic.
There we
Closing
go.
out the mission.
Oh, hey, that's lucky for you, Sea Rabbits. All 3 Lich mods correct, with only 1 revealed. Nice. There we go. And we got a Zetki Pulsar Mark IV out of that. Nice. That is one of the really good turrets. I already have mine maxed, but nice for everyone else in the group. It takes getting used to, Mako. It just takes getting used to. It's really hard having a lack of knowing what we're doing. That's all it really comes down to. So you can hear everything I'm saying, because I'm broadcasting it to you and 100 other people. But even then, you're hearing it, what, 5 to 10 seconds after it's even relevant? That's not enough communication to understand what everyone needs, is it? And then I get absolutely no information from you, because we don't have a communication line. We can just do the best we can on that. You used to NPC crew? Yeah, I mean, NPC crew, when it comes to just shooting, they're just shooting. If they're piloting, I mean, they're not the greatest pilots, to be honest. But they never use the main gun.
Ramsled launch detected. Looks like a party.
Alright, take care, Barrelay. Have a good one. Halo saying Screen was stuttering a lot. When you say Screen was stuttering, where were you when it was stuttering? What was causing that? Hello, Pikachu. Have you been doing a lot of Railjack farming? Ah, fair do, fair do. Yeah, Maker, yeah. That is a very common one for people. Certainly if the... Oh, hello. Oi! The mission's over! What's this?
Fire crew, attention needed.
What?
Orders neutralized. Fires extinguished.
There we go, that was annoying.
Analyzer.
So you were getting a jittery experience in the turret. That's unusual. I wonder if you were perhaps lagging slightly. It's smooth for me. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I've switched over to having some speed mods on rather than full turret, and it means the speed with which we can fly around like that. Like, sit in the turrets at the moment. Is that smooth for you as I'm driving? Because if so, that would indicate it's a client to host to client thing. One client driving and informing another through the host what the driving ends up being. Which I imagine could be a bit... Now it's smoothing out. Interesting. If you stay on it, Mako, could you pilot again for a moment? Just fly us around and we'll see how it feels. Let me try and deal with it. Shit, that's too late. Goddamn ram sleds after a mission's over. What the?
We are not buying. Alert. Fires. Alert. Ship secure. Everyone in one piece. Good. Fire crew.
There we go, quick fix.
Stand down.
Alright, so Mako's flying us around. Let's see how it seems, both for me and for Commander Knight. So for me... Yeah, that seems smooth for me. Commander, how for you? Mako, can you give it some real speed? I'm seeing a little bit of stutter, maybe. Maybe. It goes fast as you can. I'm assuming you have that unlocked. No, not blink. Fast. Double taps sprint. It doesn't sound like you're dashing. If you step out a moment, I can demonstrate what it should sound like.
Optimists inbound.
Not as sing. What? You're not dashing. You are not dashing. Well, I don't think you quite understand what I'm coming at here. Let me just get rid of this because we don't want to be boarded yet again. You've shown the two stats. Okay, that sentence makes no sense here, but okay. So this is normal movement. Just normal moving. And you can hear the engine's very gentle. If I add on running, by holding down the sprint speed, we've got that, but it's still very smooth moving. You see how we just kind of glide around. And then if I let go again, we just drift again. And now I'm going to double tap. And you hear that boost that it gives us.
Prepare to repel borders.
And so that gives us the maximum speed we can obtain. If I combine this all together, this is the kind of way we can whip the ship around. Ooh, I think I missed the stun. Let's see if you can give that a try. Or sit still and let us be boarded. That also doesn't work. How'd I move that fast? So I have got some speed mods equipped. Yep, we're boarded. I've got some speed mods equipped, but the main part of it is using the dash. You get a normal sprint dash. Yeah, so...
We are burning. Deal with it.
Let me fix that.
Flames extinguished.
So this just sounds like normal movement. Like, I'm not hearing the sprinting sound. I don't know if that is the game lying to me or not. It could well be. Let me sit in a seat and feel the speed from the viewpoint. Don't know. I mean, you know what buttons you're pressing. And you should hear it yourself, the same thing as I've broadcast on stream. So, mode 1, normal movement. No, mode 2, sprinting. Mode 3, dashing. And then separately there is blink. Do you hear the difference in the ship as I do that? Because I don't know what you hear. I only hear what you write out to me. Do you hear the difference? Any of you? There's 3 of you here. You have the same sounds from stream. Okay, so if... I thought that one was stunned. So yeah, the question is, have you finished off your piloting intrinsics, and have you... Well, let's see. Yeah, so you've got all 10. You have same sounds from stream. So when you say you have same sounds, you hear them whilst you're piloting, you hear them whilst you're here. And Ductile and Commander, like, anything from your side would be amazing. Hear the sound effects. Okay. So I presume Commander can hear the sound effects of the sprint boost that I've been doing, yeah. They're on console, I have to press crouch to... Okay. Ductile, can you demonstrate? Because you seem to know how to use the button, so... Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, it doesn't make the same sound. Because the way you're whipping that around, I should be hearing the boost from that. But it sounds downright gentle. So there's a completely different audio. That's why it seemed like it was just a gentle movement. Huh. The game just straight up gives us different audio. And if I'm in the seat... Go ahead again, please. Yeah, I can feel Ductile's doing the same as me, the whole whip it around kind of deal, get the full dash going, but... No, I just don't hear it. Why would they do that? Why would they not communicate the same sound to everyone on the... Huh. That is so weird. Because that's what I'm expecting to hear, that boost into it, and then the heavy drain on the engine. We weren't hearing that boost.
Sled launch. Optimists in.
That is odd. You were just moving in a straight line in empty space, couldn't see the movement. What? Sorry, Mako, that I am thoroughly failing to understand what it is you're telling me there. You were just moving in a straight line, but we're not moving in straight lines. You couldn't see the movement, but like, what would you see if we were moving? Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I have no idea. Because you would actually... It's not so much about seeing, it's hearing it. But, fair enough. The point is, we've learned, yeah, I can't rely on my ears. The game gives you one sound and me another. That's completely unexpected, to be honest, but there we go. It is what we've got. Let's run another Fisher. Now I know I can't even trust what I see and hear. Let's just go run another Fisher, shall we? See if we can't make another 160 plats as a team. Quite a chance saying it's got to be a bug. It might be. It might be intended. I don't know. Zippy saying, guessing they set it up clients just to hear the bass sound. Maybe. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. It's really weird. It's really weird. Alright. Oh, we did pull out a Radiant Relic from our boat. That's fun. Spend a Radiant, get a Radiant, and get a Gold. Cannot be mad at that, at least. Goblin say, is it client-sided or each player has their own space sounds? I'm going to be honest with you, with the process of communication we got here, I don't think I'm going to find out. Let's spare everyone that. Alright, we've got Ductile on the pilot seat. I'm going to take a turret. This is a funky experience. Woo. Anyone getting space sick?
Fighters on scope.
I wanted to hit the rock. Yes.
Them down wholesale.
Great. Let's start tearing things apart. Lock on, please. There we go. The lock on perk is really ornery at times. This one locks on beautifully. This one, yep, locked on. Almost perfect. It timed out. But now let's go with. Nope, yeah, and it lost it. Locked on for a moment and then it went just. Oh, this one. Lock, 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 lock. It's not locking on. That thing over there does not have a signature for me to lock onto, apparently. Psygon is this? This is Talon. Talon is a very steady weapon. It is a hit scan weapon, so it's perfectly accurate. It generates heat procs, because it is a pure heat damage weapon. I think it's pure heat. Might have a little bit of puncture, I can't remember. I think it's pure heat. Oh, there's everything around here.
Ram sleds inbound.
There's also no people who skip the perk. I mean, most people who skip the rank 10 perk, they skipped it because they didn't want the extra heat generation. But honestly, locking on didn't matter in normal mode. It matters in Steel Path. If you're not locked on, you're either stunning all of the targets or you're going to be spending a long time trying to apply your damage. Just look at that. If I don't lock on here, trying to... Oop, boarded? Damn, that was quick. On it. There we go. Fix. Fix. Chip's taking a bit of damage. Let's fix that as well. Hull restore. There we go. Up front, have we got a main gunner? Yes, we have. I don't need to deal with that then. We took another big hit. Oh, no, 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 no! Why are we taking so many big hits? Where are we? What are we fighting that is hitting us this hard? Holy dooly, if I hadn't repaired the ship already once, we'd be dead. Wait. And another round. Are we in the ship killer platform's laser beam or something? Ah! I'm just gonna sit down here until people stop getting us killed. The ship killer kills ships. It's not named that for nothing. Ah! Alright, I think we're doing better now. I'm going to be watching those hit points like a hawk. We nearly had to abort mission. Oof. Alright, let's help out with this. That is a whole bunch of effects. Sorry for those of you with epilepsy. Don't send me your medical bill. Please address it to DE. They made the game. Take out some of these, which are really, really weak. There we go. Fair point, Ellie. In which case, just don't send me your complaints. You can also address those to me. This seems to have lost its weak spot. I hate it when that happens. Have to kill it before it finds a healing field, because otherwise this will take 10 years to shoot. Oh no, the ship! What? Right, who the fuck flew us into where? That's right there! It's right there! What do you do? Well
done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
You see that? That is a ship killer platform. It kills the ships. You did that to us twice!
job. Return.
You are not allowed in the pilot seat. You do not seem to understand the difference between friend and foe. The laser beam is not supposed to be played with like a cat. Bad. Bad. You had the radiator exposed for a solid minute? What do you mean you can shoot it in Arcwing? You can let us know in chats, in-game. You can teleport back to the railjack and shoot it yourself. There's options there, Commander Knight, but the last thing we want to do is fire the railjack up into the beam of death. That's bad. Does say no one's doing boarding? That is incorrect. Commander Knight was actively boarded, as given by their message. So, yeah. We need communication if you're going to expect other people to know what you want to have happen. Otherwise, my point of, we can't communicate, we're not joining into a Discord call, and for the love of God, don't sit in a ship killer beam stands. Second, ship killer beams are ship killer beams. Third, I already called out the point that ship killer was killing us and I had to repair the ship. What was it, 3 times? Which we hadn't had to do in previous missions. It's all good. Just a game. But at the same time, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. What do ship killer beams do? A fuck ton of damage. The name is very descriptive on this one. Alright. Let's grab the relic again. At least we don't lose the relic. And this is why we're not doing the Corpus ones. The Corpus missions would absolutely tear us to pieces. I can tell you now, absolutely free, we would not get a relic done on the Corpus ones. We just wouldn't. Do you know how much damage a torpedo does? I'll be honest, I don't know either, but it's a lot. You go from healthy to dead in no time at all. I don't know why, but I'm just really glad that this isn't a forced movement box. I can actually stand on it. Right, who have we not had as a pilot yet? I've done it, Mako's done it, Ductile's done it, so Halo Knight, I think it's your turn. Ready to fly the ship? I promise you'll do well. I demand it. Mako's going to be away crew? Fair enough. And in which case, yep, Ductile, what role would you like? You want to be gunner? Do you want to be engineer? When I was saying don't know, what's there to not know? It's a ship. You fly it to where it needs to be, and you don't fly it to where it doesn't need to be. Seems easy enough to me.
Look alive.
Alright then. Let's go. You don't have rank 10 pilot intrinsics? Well then, level up. You're gonna get some affinity here whether you like it or not. Come on, lock on. There we go. Yeah, whenever you see me smoothly tracking something with almost god-tier precision, no, it's the lock on.
Crew, get inside that missile battery.
I do not have the precision to hold on to a target like that well. Come on, come on. There we go. That Outrider... it's going to need dealing with properly here. Oh, its weak points have been destroyed. Oh dear. I just watched those pop. So now we have to just brute force through its DR. There we go.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Ooh, Pulsar Mark IV. If we get out of the mission, we can keep it. Arrow chassis. I don't even know what dropped that and how we got it, but we got it.
Expose the second radiator.
All radiator stuff is happening nicely over there. That's cool. These two should have a good handle on things. I'm going to cheekily dropping over here.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
Alright, so you've just popped that, which means you've gone out to grab it. So it'll be through this doorway, most likely? Yep.
Well done, Kiddo. Your pellic is opened.
Cruise ship on scope.
Away crew do this bit.
Core is exposed. Away crew.
There we go.
Wrecking time. Destroy marked components.
That's a little faster.
There she goes. Missile battery.
And let's help them with the fighters again. There is a cruise ship over there. Ooh, okay, yep, that's spawning a defensive field. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Stun that.
Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to
We are
repel.
taking a bunch of hits from something. Oh, hello. Translate.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
That thing nearly hit us.
Fighter launch detected. Bogies closing in.
There is a rock following my face. Why?
Clear free region.
Why? What do you want from me?
And steal it.
Where are we? Oh, yes, cruise ship. There you go. And the cruise ship took all of my missiles. Darn.
Hit them with all we have got. Cruise ship down.
I am out of range, can't hit those. Let's hit these ones. The rock thinks it's rammed. I mean, fast-moving rocks are basically about as dangerous as space gets.
Again.
Beyond that, you get into the cosmic scale biblical level threats like gamma ray bursts. But by and large, the primary threat we have to deal with is fast-moving rocks. What is a bullet if not a rock designed to move fast? What is a ram sled if not a hollow, fast-moving rock? It's rocks all the way down. Or up, depending on where the gravitational well is.
R&D facility. Steal the command cruise ship. I want copies of everything.
Oh, that's the other boarding objective done. If the pilot and main gunner... Yeah, pilot and heavy gunner focus on the cruise ships, side turrets can get rid of all of these fighters.
Ship stolen. Downloading navigation data. Nice
There we
work.
go.
Hot shot.
Nope, that's resisting. It's got a shield up in front of me.
Rainier cruise ship has a Tenno at the helm. Watch your fire.
There we go. Can steel or lead be considered a rock even in the shape of a bullet? No. However, it's still very rock-like.
Looks like a party.
Oh! I did not see that border.
Visitors.
Let's deal with
Your
these.
short lives are about to become crap-dipped in misery.
Charged.
We have
And
fire.
obliterated.
Scratch one cruise ship.
Damn it. Boarded and immediately turned into a fisher as well.
Fire
Oh,
alert.
ah!
Resolved.
I just killed everything. Go away. What's that? The cruise ship dealing no damage? Yeah, I could have told you that one for free. Don't use those. They're useless. Let's resume doing fighter cleanup. So as we're focused on this, battle stations, increase the output of all of our turrets. I can't reach that. It looks really close to me, but then it's not.
Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to break.
You can't hit the cruise ship? Which what? Oh yeah, that's a blue one. That was one piloted by an ally. You can see the blue icon on it. Once it's allied, you can't hurt it. It's a fun trick they put on us. The only way to kill that one is from the inside. So I'm going to go do that. Still counts as a cruise ship, so... Let's see. Oh god, it's behind the other one. Oh wait.
Fighters incoming. Keep them off the ship.
I think they need more dome charges. They might already be crafting them. Yep, ductiles on it. Yep. Yeah, because we don't have any readout on it. The only person who knows about the dome charges is the person in that ship. It does make it difficult to, you know, be a team. Certainly an interesting design choice.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with.
Alright, let's get rid of this.
Remaining targets.
Oops, need to reload. There we go.
Incoming ram sleds about to ring the doorbell. The enemy
There
have
we
called
go.
a
Right, ram
cruise
sleds.
ship. Situation
Let's get rid of those before they hit us. Where are they? Don't see them. Ah, there they are.
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining
Nope.
targets.
One down, one to go. That's a fighter. There it is. Ram sleds dealt with. From Goblins, do we know if reactor engines will get Mark IV? We do know, they won't. They said it on the dev short. Was it yesterday? And it had been confirmed elsewhere as well. They're not doing it. And we don't need them, quite frankly. We don't need them. Alright, 3 more cruise ships and another 28 fighters will be good.
Reading large translation signature.
Let's start everything down there.
The enemy
I am shooting through my cape. This is not the best viewpoint. There we go. Person from a cruise ship? Oh, can you not see it? Yeah. Lock on a little distracted by how many ships were there, but that's fine. Now, is this more efficient than farming any other ways of opening a relic? Absolutely not. This is much slower. The entire reason for doing it is a challenge, hence why I've added on the caveat of if we get a hull breach, it's over. It's a challenge. Oh, that's right at the edge of the range of this gun. Take the shields off of that. There we go, nailed it. Remove the thing from that. Did he say Tenno disembarking? Why?
derelict nearby.
Oh, getting that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Eyes open.
I'll keep working through these fighters.
What is on that thing? Scratch one cruise ship.
That's an outrider. Not going to kill that from this distance.
Decrypting archives. Crew. You might find
Through the
this
flak.
interesting.
2 more fighters. 1 more. Got it.
Enemy fighters are falling back.
Huzzah! Lavo for our
In
efforts.
disarray. Sector secured. Mission successful.
Oh yeah, goblins, yeah. It is just going to be the turrets. There's no plan from DE to increase the mark on any other items. And the Mark 4 turrets can't be obtained from the Clan Dojo, from the dry dock. It is only from drops. Alright then. Save off chassis, fair do, for those who need it. We got a Pulsar and a Cryophon Mark 4. Pulsar's a good one, Cryophon I'm not so happy on. A Rush Repair Drone? Hello. Hello. Oh wow, when it's popping up with this screen of bonus, it's actively adding that into the rewards. God damn, so when I open this now, it's going to go from 150 endo to like 1300? 1500. I miscounted. It's still adding rewards to the screen. That is so weird. There we go. Rush Repair Drone. What is the chance of getting one of those? If I go to the drops, Control F, Rush Repair. Oh my. That's a 0.5% drop. That's a 1 in 200 drop right there. 1 in 200. So for those who don't know, it doesn't just rush the repair, it'll complete the entire repair of the item for free, and I believe it gives you the slot as well. We'll just triple check all that there. So yeah, consumable item instantly builds the selected railjet component or armament, bypasses repair time, bypasses repair cost. So yeah. Big ol' instant bonus. So there you go. It only drops from the Veil Proxima as well. So you can only get it from one of these 4 Grenadier missions. They don't drop anywhere else. 0.5% drop rate from the Veil. That is very nice. Okay, seeing as we got us a really rare reward and everyone's had a chance at piloting and other roles, we all know what's going on here. How about... Does it drop the corpus nodes? It's not showing up on the drop tables for it, no. Only from the 4 Grenadier missions. Only there. There's none over here. There's one. I'm sure we can handle this. Do we do the survival or the exterminate? We'll do the exterminate. What weapons do you use for Railjack? I would recommend you pick any of these 4. Go for the Pulsar, the Talon, the Carcinox, or the APOC. Any combination of those 4 will do you well. It comes down to then your own preferences. The Talon and Pulsar are hit scan. The APOC and Carcinox are a little stronger, but they are projectiles. They're a little bit harder to hit with. And more screen shaky. What do we want to put into here? Do I have a Protea Relic? I do have a Protea Relic. Let's do a Protea Relic. Not sure why, just want to use one. I'm sure this will go well. Remember, if we hit a hull breach, that timer pops up on screen, we instantly lose the mission I abort and take us back to dry dock. Don't let that happen. Good luck. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I don't even remember which of the super weapons the Obelisk has on this mission, but we're going to find out the hard way. And no doubt the game's going to be an absolute dick and give us 2 boarding objectives. Which only makes it harder. But let's see. What challenges do we face next?
The importance of clarity and purpose.
I'm assuming aborting doesn't cost us to repair a drone. If that happens, I'm assuming we don't lose that because mission has been completed now. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Did they release Mark IV parts other than the weapons? Nope. 9 weapons, 9 Mark IV parts. 3 variants of each of those across the 3 houses. 27 total bits if you want to be a total completionist.
Attention.
Here we go.
Storm imminent.
I use Photo off the pilot to see for the Corpus missions. Yeah, it does work for getting rid of the shield drones, except you can use the Galvark Ordnance to do that job as well, King of Goblins. And let's face it, Ordnance is absolute crap 99% of the time, so Galvark for that just works. Galvark just works. And Galvark is what's equipped to this ship, so anyone who's piloting can use that. Actually, anyone who can use Ordnance can use that. This is taking a long while to load. Have we got tie-dye? Why are we stuck in traffic? Lost in the void? Shit. Can someone call for the shadow? I lost his number. $10-0 live again? Yeah. Well, you're looking at the first 4 11-0s. Huzzah! Oh, there we go. Finally, what is that thing? Alright then, who's doing what, wits and whats and... Alright, cool. Let's take us in. Let's see, what are our objectives? We need to... Well, update the UI. 1 boarding objective, 8 security nodes. Okay. 5 security nodes already down, 6...
Disable all priority targets.
7...
They want our shipment? Very well. Freight linker. Send OX troops
And
to
that should
the
have 8. Excellent. Okay. So we need
Let's make this
1 person on the boarding objective. Have we got someone on that?
cruise ship.
I don't want us to get boarded. I think we popped it. Okay, that's good. Have we got someone boarding? Yes, good. Alright. Let's deal with all the rest of this. We've got a cruise ship over here, and you know what? I'm actually going to back up from it. We are not going to deal with that cruise ship by ordinary means. We're going to deal with that cruise ship by the best means we have available. Let's cloak up the ship.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector.
Oh, is it too far away to lock on? Shit. Ah, I missed! Oh, it's still got a shield on it. Fuck, 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 fuck. There we go. Survived. Woo! Alright. Let's take out you. Take out you. We've got a Mark III gun. Take out you. Give it 10 seconds. There we go. Get out. Cruise ship down.
Storm is becoming more severe.
Got ductile on the piloting. Should be fine. Doesn't look like these guys are using a super weapon at the moment. There's another cruise ship. You know exactly what I'm going to do. Locked on. Brayden! Hello! How did Worm go down? I was... Huh? Okay. Slingshot is not safe for Worm, apparently. Let's start grabbing some more of that reactant, although we've got plenty of mission ahead of us. Yeah, Tycho Seeker. It's fine.
To your ships.
Your clan dojo should have access to Galvark.
Proceed to the primary objective.
There we go. Boarding objective done. Cruise ship's taken out, so they're not killing us. Let's get right up onto that boarding objective, and let's go into the Corpus Pillar.
Torpedoes. See them evade that.
Door on this side or the other side? The other side.
Railjack.
And I'm in. Poke up the ship. Give everyone time to get in safely. Oh. And the mission ends if we get zeroed out.
From here.
Ah, we're in. Safe. Cool. Right. The railjack bit is over. Nice. Double range on this.
Been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I think it continues up this way. Yes.
Failed to prevent the Tenno from boarding. Intercept them at once.
Oh, guy's mad that we're here on board. He could just let us roll through, you know. These lot don't have to die. Ah, well. Yeah. Come on, let us through. There we are. Yeah, the big thing with the Photor replacement there, Goblins, that the Photor DPS is, well, it's the lowest. It's hit scan, sure, but it's really low DPS, and that is a problem when the fighters are so tanky. So having that option with the Galvark means you can take a much better option for dealing damage, and it will just make your Steel Path Railjack so much faster. For normal mode, Seeker Volley go there. As ever, Seeker Volley go there. You there. Swish, swish, stab. Up through all of these lot. Re-up the buff that I get from Valence Formation, that's the word. And we're good to extract. Easy as that. We actually managed the Corpus mission. Very nice. And
Launch ram sleds.
warm up.
Put the Aurochs to
And cloak.
notify
Huzzah! I'll take the Epitaph Prime Barrel.
Send their thanks.
Well, there we go. That was surprisingly well done. We didn't even get close to dying. Yeah, Goblins, yeah. When it comes to use the Galvark, you basically sit yourself the same way you would with the Photor. You just get right in front of the ship, you're looking at the drone, and you just press heavy attack, because that's your ordnance button. It goes bzzz, and then drone is gone. That's it. That is it. Okay, well, let's take us on to next. Still none up here, so we'll stick with... Let's mix it up. Let's do this one. Have we got a Baruch relic? Yes. Why Baruch? Came to mind as a frame I don't really use. It sounds like there's a ship attempting to board us. Ram sled. There it goes. Will we get away before they board us? Will we get away? Will we get away? I think we're good. I think Mako destroyed it. Nice. Alright, let's go for this.
Your
Broke video when? Not now. At some point. Between now and the Heat Death of the Universe. I'll get around to it. Alright. Let's see how long this load takes. Oh. Stretch a bit. Oh. Plasma, are you watching multiple streams at the same time? How do you deal with the noise? Zelon, thank you very much for dropping your sub here on tier 1. Once again, a lovely around 20 months of support. Much appreciated, Zelon. I hope you're doing well today. Huh. Cheers indeed on that. In fact, if I have a look here, that puts us at 61 out of 100 on our August goal. We're getting there. We're getting there. Guess who got hired at their internship for a full-time employee? I hope your employer doesn't hear you refer to it as that. I think you might be using a different word there. Interhip? No, not that one either. Asterisk? Oh god, did you say something so bad? Twitch won't even show it? Internship? Almost there, almost. You can do this. I believe in you. It's helped pass the time on a loading screen this long. You can't do it? You can, you can. I know you can. Come on, Zelon. You've got this. One more letter. You can do it. Alright, let's go see what the mission wants us to do this time.
All Corpus. Remind the Tenno whose territory this is.
Right, 4 security nodes, 1 boarding objective, 2 cruise ships. Let's get on it.
Prior to boarding the capital ship.
Security nodes are already destroyed. We got someone who's off to go do the boarding. Let's deal with some cruise ships.
Open fire.
So I think that is a shield drone right there. Perfect. So to demonstrate,
More firepower.
bzzz, and the drone's gone.
One of our cruise ships.
That was it. That's Galvark. So we'll position us right around the back here. Aim for the very top vent. Nice. Well done. Well done.
Arming torpedoes. Locking on to their
Let's speed over to the other one. Oh, torpedoes. Ooh.
firing.
Get away from those.
Every fighter we've got out there. Now.
Drone's been deployed.
Cruise ship. on
Drone's been
route.
defeated. Let's get us on the rear vent. Keep the shield gate off, and it's dead. Beautiful. Are those the torpedoes? No, they're not. Okay.
Blow that railjack out of the sky.
Cyclops array. Right. So this, if it's a thing I think it is, I'm gonna watch for this. I thought it was what I was. Never mind. Okay. I thought the big beam of doom was the Cyclops array, but maybe I am mistaken.
We need
There we
heavy
go.
ordnance. Fire torpedoes.
Please do not fire torpedoes. We're taking hits. Kill it. Good. Moving. Dodging the rest of the torpedoes.
Intensifying.
Alright, we're fine. Cruise ships are down. Priority target has been worked on, so we just need to stay alive for a moment. Internship project by copy and paste. Sure, I mean, you know,
Array.
beginners you mean to continue.
On railjack. Destroy it.
Oh, that's got a shield. My bad. There we go. Oh, we got hit by something heavy there. What even is that? Oh, is that the priority target going pop?
You have collected enough reactants to open your relic.
Torpedoes locked. Target in range. Firing.
There we are. Nope, that's the priority target over there. Well, they'll have it shortly, I'm sure. We'll just keep on farming these for the moment.
Priority targets.
There we go. Good, 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 good. Let's get inside.
Capital ship.
I'm gonna park the ship right here and cloak. They have no idea we're here. Hopefully. Maybe. Potentially. There we go. 3 out of 4 here. Need Mako to join us. No. Wait. Ah! Sorry. My bad. It was Halo Knight we needed. Right then. This is a survival, so I clicked the wrong one, I guess. Oh wait, no. I moved us over to Neptune. That's what it was. Oh well. 5-minute survival. In and out. Easy peasy. Let's see if I can find the speed up device. Hold on.
You let them get on board.
Nothing here.
Compound your failure by leaving them alive.
Let's find the speed up device. This gives out extra intrinsics. That it does, yep. There's plenty of affinity to be had. Here's a thought. Normally it's infinite affinity in Railjack. Does that apply? Yes! Look at this! Look how far away I am from the group. And we're still in affinity range. I'm all the way at extraction. And someone's found a bypass. Beautiful. So I can kill stuff wherever I want. And it's still a benefit to the team. And my scan found nothing. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Now, being split from the team, it does mean that the item loot doesn't get shared. Oh, hello. Oh, I found it. Yes, I found it. It spawned right on me, and that works quite nicely. Boom.
The operative is moving faster already.
I mean, you do still kind of get penalized for not being grouped up, because it does, you know, split up the potential enemy spawns. But it's not the end of the world. Let's just keep tearing through these. Actually, I might as well just go back to where I found the extraction, right? Was that over this way? Yeah, it was. Because if I can mark that, we can all just get out a lot quicker as well. Boop. If everyone wants to one run over, we just crack this one relic here, pop out, jobs are good. No harm, no foul, no failure. I don't think we picked up any Mark IV items, which is unfortunately normal for a Corpus mission. Those are from the Grineer ones. Yoink. Alright, that should ask us what relic we want to switch to. It's supposed to. There we go. Took it a moment.
Void storm.
And we got a golden Gara Prime blueprint. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. How much is that going for at the moment? Gara Prime blueprint. Another 23 plat item. Oh, we'll bring out some shiny ones today. There we are.
Escalating. Stabilizing is proving difficult.
Alright, we roll over here, and then we form up. And we cloak the ship because it's taking damage again. Mission successful. Let's get away from that. And we're invisible. Okay, I think it is only these missions that has the beam of death on the big corpus ship. Because they don't have void storms at the moment, it's not really what I intended for us to do, but what we can do is still have a run of it, just so I can see how dangerous that is in a player group rather than solo. Goblin saying, by the way, I don't know how to extract if your team doesn't extract with you on that mission. Oh, that's the neat part. You don't. Yeah. It's all or nothing. Because you have to go back to the railjack, and then the railjack leaves. You have to go out together. It's well thought through. Yep. It is what it is on that one. From Commander Knight says, one of us going to have to sit in the back crafting hole patches. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. The beam is dodgeable. So long as the ship is moving, the beam is zero threat. If the ship is not moving, the beam can be murdericious. Which is a word, definitely. We'll see. NPC crew are not particularly helpful at avoiding damage, so it could just be that, honestly, it's a skill issue for the NPCs. But it could also turn out that we get obliterated and immediately give up. One way or the other, we're about to find out. Also, apparently I've been playing for over an hour and should take a break. Well, actually, no, it doesn't say I should take a break. It says, please don't forget to take a break. And I'm not forgetting. I'm intentionally choosing to continue streaming. Goblin is saying, if a word is used 3 or more times a meter, it can be added to the dictionary. That seems like a really low threshold. That seems like a really low threshold. And like, what are we defining as media even at that point? Social media, books, radio shows, movies, films, TV shows, pantomimes. Does it need to be set by 3 different people? In 3 different media? 3 different years? I ask these questions completely intending to look up none of the answers. Damn. These console load times, eh? There we go. Right, I'm going to just speed us right in. Got those speed mods to get us up close. Let's find out what objectives we have here. Oh, security nodes a cruise ship. No boarding objective. Sweet.
Crew, disable priority targets before hitting that.
That's one set of them. Someone would like to fire another.
Locating breaching points.
You missed.
Launching ramps.
You have to manually detonate that one if you miss. I'll just do this. There we are. No, I hear you.
Derelict freight blinker nearby.
Do not want what it is selling.
Exercise caution.
There we go. Right then. Oh, there's another one. They always come in pairs. Whew, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright. That gonna hit it? Nope, the nodes are down here. Got him. Right, onto the cruise ships.
Assault teams.
Oh, there it is. That's the beam of doom. So you see, if I move slightly, it's fine. If I sit still, look at that DPS. Shield's gone. Hundreds of damage per tick on the armor there. Oh,
Cruise ship reinforcement has
you can see how this thing is horrible if you're trying to use it, the ship solo, and you're on the the heavy guns take out a cruise ship, or if you're on a boarding objective. It is horrible.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope.
Actually, oh god, we're down to 2.5k. Sorry, whoever was charging the gun there, we needed to move. We were about to die. Do we have an engineer to give us some hit points? Because we nearly lost the mission there. Ah! What hits us so hard? Where is the damage coming from? I genuinely don't see the threat. Just something slams us for thousands. Okay, we're at full hit points now. Let's move in, take out these cruise ships. Stun the ships. I got 2 of them. Shield drone on this one. Let's Galvark it off. There we go. Oh, sorry. Yep, you're on the vent. Nice. Good, 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 good. Moving around. Ah, the big beam of doom is active.
Intensified bombardment. Launch secondary fighters.
Damn, we're still on the primary fighters. Beam the drone down. I think I missed. That's fine, I'll just recharge. I'm trying to not die. Drone is down. There we go. This thing is stunned. We're not under attack. So I can get you into prime position and put some damage into it to keep the shield gate offline. There we go. That is not a cruise ship we're allowed to attack. So let's go for this one.
Torpedoes locked. Target in range.
Nope, nope, nope. Do not lock the torpedoes. We do not need the torpedoes, please. Sir. Sir! Oh god, that damage.
That's a lot of damage with the stuff. Looking hit points just like that.
Oh, whoever is recharging the shields instantly, thank you very much. I love that because, my god, we need it. Those torpedoes. What?
That ship is nothing without its crew. Launch ram sleds.
Heavy gunner? Heavy gunner? Heavy gunner? Heavy gunner? Do we have one? Right. Oh, now they're in. Let's keep that shield gate offline. Nice. There we go. There we go. We're in. Woo! Yeah, those torpedoes are some really fast-moving rocks. Hey, Mark IV gun.
Time for the main.
It's a Vidar one, so that's good for the side turrets.
Reading large
Alright,
translations.
let's get inside before the ship blows up.
Reinforced.
We've already lost our shields.
The enemy have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving. Launch torpedoes.
Alright,
Let's see the
I've got a...
that.
Oh, the dashes are strong. The dashes are strong. We love them. Command Light saying C in the Twitch chat. Fair enough.
Oh,
That's
for
console
Christ's
for you.
sake. Troops. Find them
I am in Viz. Only for a few seconds, but I am in Viz.
till it is done.
Close. I need to go this way. Go straight through the camera because it can't see me. And nerd. Oh, shit. There we go. Drop it here. And here. Here. Let's see, they shift that way. There we go. And then this is the crisscross. Drop in the middle. Nailed it. Oops. Absolutely aced. Let's get going. The Command Knight is going to C. One of the other two is going to go to B. B's been done. Perfect. If I move towards C, that should theoretically move me towards extraction. Theoretically. And indeed it is. let's get it going. Now, if this was a Grenadier mission, we'd be able to just extract right now, but that's not how it works. Omni, unable to recall to Railjack. Reason? Because. Deal with it. Everyone else has got there before me, but that's fine. I was at the first objective. And now we form up and Void Cloak. Oh, we got a fire. We got a fire. How have we got a fire?
Fires extinguished. Oxygen levels normalizing.
Whew. We did it. It's a little touch and go dealing with the various threats, but having the extra hands who know what they're doing really makes that a lot easier. Really a lot easier. Never saw that mod before. Which mod was that one? Was it Phoenix Blaze? It's new for you? A lot of first this session. Oh yes. High-end Railjack gives you some crazy stuff. Oh, the Parazon one. Ah. You've not been doing these spy missions then, yeah. Where is it? There it is, malicious code. 50% chance on mercy kill for enemies to cower in fear, yes. I'll be honest, not one I really utilise, but it is there. Alright, G'st of G's. Would you look at that? We're doing well. Granted, that wasn't a Void Storm, but it was a good demonstration as to the threats of Veiled Proxima. So, let's return to this good old stuff up here, shall we? Let's go for... Do I have an Avara? Oh. Does it work on Ash's clones? Don't think it do. No, sorry. Alright, Avara's out. Let's instead go for... I don't have a Loki one. No. Nope. Ash? Damn. All these relics are hidden from me. What is a Vanguard relic? Alright. Oh, the Prime Vanguard. That was from Parita stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. That's what that was. Is it bad if we go to dry dock to save loot? I mean, loot should be saved, but yeah, let's go dry dock. Boop. If you've got any of your own turrets you want to inspect, repair, get those running, go right ahead. Take a few minutes and sift through your loot. Have a look at the good stuff you got. There's going to be plenty of it. Yours. I mean, use whatever relic you want to come out of night. I was just browsing through what the relics are. Gara Prime Blueprint? Oh yes. Whole squads come away with one of those. Okay, look, it's just my dry dock. Your load time cannot be this bad to a dry dock. Come on. Everyone's got a dry dock. Complete? No, with a vessel. For lack of a better name. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Mobile players? Nah, they're just on 1999 dial-up, that's what it is. I'd say hands up in chat if you're also watching on dial-up, but they won't hear me for another 2 days. Okie dokie. Oh, I've covered 400 plus pieces of scrap now. Oh boy. That's a few pieces. That is a few pieces. Yeah, no potential? It's a bunch. I don't want to fast travel. I want it to go in here. And if we just go to Prime Parts, Oh, wonderful. I now have 2 complete sets of Gara Prime. Lovely. Ah, that is nice. What is that full set? That is currently about 65 platinum. So that there, we're looking at 130 plus a spare new optics. Very, very nice. You need to farm APOC and Talon? Alright, APOC, Talon. APOC I think is Grenier. Talon I think is Corpus. Let me double check on that. Armaments... yeah, so Talon, definitely Corpus, and APOC, definitely Grenier. Yeah. Well, Grenier 1 will get you that APOC then. In terms of farming the Mark IV weapons, this might seem a little counterintuitive, but it's sensible. If you want the Mark IV weapons on Steel Path, the fastest farm for the Grenier ones is Sova Strait. This is the fastest farm for them in the game. There is nothing better. And the simple reason being is that they can drop equally often from every single Grenier mission. The drop rates are the same across the various enemies, where relevant to drop tables. But this one, not only are enemies at their weakest, there's also no boarding objectives. So it is the fastest mission for cycling through fighters and cruise ships whilst getting those drops. For the Corpus, same rule applies. You want to be doing a Venus Proxima mission. Which mission you choose is more a matter of preference, because all you should be doing is killing the fighters and or cruise ships, whatever drop it is you're looking for. If you don't get it by the time the fighters or cruise ships are exhausted, then rather than finishing the mission, because you didn't get what you need, you instead abort and retry. And then you'll be good to go. So yeah. Before we get diving into the next mission, I'm going to be back in just one moment. So I've gone through basically all of the fluids here, and it's still quite warm in the UK. Not like hot, but still warm. So I'm going to BRB just a moment, chat. You be your best selves. I'll be right back. Yo, what have I just come back to? Yo, 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 yo. Thank you very much there, Andrew, the 445 variety with the 5 gifted subs out to the community. It's gone out to Dale Martin, Solar Flare, a big slot of Hope, Leona, and Natik for. Thank you very, very much for that. Judging by your Ellie saying, I got back just in time to see that, didn't I? Blimey me. Thank you, thank you. That poor plant. Yes. Yeah. The heat has been horrible for it. The 2 plants I have here... move the other way. This one has been handling, and it's off camera. You can't even see it. I'm going to swap them around. Right. There we are. You can see that one better. Actually, it's a little bit too far over, isn't it? That should be good. That should be good. Yeah. So, the heat has been so harsh on that plant. It has not liked it at all. I've been keeping tabs on its soil, trying to make sure that it's not getting completely dried out, but it also needs it to be, you know, very carefully watered. And the combination heat, humidity, the whole lot, it's just not been handling it. It's really not. It has done so well and grown so tall for, or so much taller for the last couple years. This has really done it in. It's finally stopped getting so... No, actually, tell a lie, another leaf has gone. Yep. Another leaf on it is going. I don't think I could save it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know enough about plants to save it. I think that one's going to just perish. It's lost about half of its leaves at this point. The other one, the taller one, that I moved into frame now, it's not been particularly happy with the heat, but it's handled it. That one... yeah. That one continues to do well. But the smaller plant, I have had to remove quite a few just brown, almost crunchy leaves. Is the garden holding up? Not particularly, no. The garden's doing the best that it can, and it's a resilient garden, but even then it doesn't like the circumstances. The bushes were growing very well, almost too well, but we've had to cut them right back. But in terms of the main garden area, well, none of the plants I planted actually took. So we've let it weed over because otherwise it would have just been barren and a cat tray. Matt, you're asking, have I tried watering it more? Yes, I am watering it as much as I can safely get away with for the plant, because it's one of those where if the soil is left too damp, if you water it more than, say, like once a week, it will affect the roots. And if root rot sets in, then I'm really fucked. It was supposed to be a low maintenance plant. Unfortunately, we have high maintenance weather. Pretty much my entire country is under a drought warning. Like, we are in drought. Some parts of the country have seen basically no rain at all. Got full level set for giveaway. We don't do prime set giveaways on the regular, but thank you for the offer. Yeah. It's been a lot. We had a spattering of rain finally last night, and when I say spattering, barely anything, but it was there. Yeah. Indoor plants are feeling it. Hell, the local park is more yellow than green. Let's go for... oh, you ready one, why not? Is there any species native to UK that's somewhat drought resistant? Well, there'll be various things which are more or less resistant. I'm not a botanist, so I can't really go into a lot of detail there. But suffice to say, what we have is not exactly precedented times, as real. There was an article I read like a week or so ago that said if we had perfectly average temperatures for the entire rest of the summer, it would still have been the hottest summer on record. If we had perfectly average for the rest of it, and we're not having perfectly average heat still. So yeah. I've ended up all... I do this. I've just ended up in just random parts of the dojo again. Oh, and we're on the ship now. Alright. But yeah, it is, it's rough. I know the farmers are bitching. Understandably so. And someone in the family who deals a lot with weather and climatology, really involved with it, so really into details, has told me that the way things are currently looking, there's a good chance it's going to be even worse next year. Yeah. So that's great. That's great.
This will get a little bumpy.
Yeah. Yeah, fair to Azrael. I'm not sure on what rule of thumb would apply here. All I know is that I went to a professional florist for setting up your... Not just getting bouquets and whatnot, for actual big old plants like this. Let them know. Yep, here is the expected setup, the office, the kind of sunlight to expect, the amount of maintenance I want to be doing with it. Like, oh, that's cool. Yep, these are the exact plans for you then. These are the direct. Alright, cool. Done. And until this summer. Done. Until this summer. So we were saying, but surely this year is high El Nino related. I don't know enough about it to argue it. I just know that when I speak to someone who does know about it, they say there's a good chance that next year will be even worse because of how the systems work. That whole, listening to experts thing, this is where I am doing the listening to an expert and sharing what they've said. Next year is likely to be worse. Yay! Gotta say, wonder what the temperature are. We hit 37 to 48 degrees a bunch of days in a row. Yeah, in the UK, we're not regularly hitting, like, the highest of the highs, as it were, but we have breached our temperature records frequently. We have breached our temperature records. We are continuing to see things which have either not happened or happened exceedingly rarely before, being not so rare. I can't put any positive spin on this. There isn't one. I don't intend to try and find one. There isn't one. So the weird shaky EY. Oh yeah, the auto lock-on does not like fighters caught in there. That's what's going on there. Any cruise ships yet? No? Okay, we'll just keep shooting things.
Storm is becoming more severe. Rainier cruise ship has
Aha!
translated.
Cruise ships arrived. Okay, let's kill that. Let's get to work on cruise ship. A lot of stuff over here and a lot of flashing going on. I don't know what's causing that flashing, sorry. That cruise ship is right... don't look onto that. Right over there by the missile battery that I do not want to be next to. Yeah, we don't want to be over there. Oh, can you hit that from here? No. It's got cover. Oh, you're going to try again? Alright, go for the shot. Well, you're not going for the shot? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's shielded, but still a lot to do with that range. Find the asteroid now? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Once the missile battery is down, actually it is now, we should be safe enough to go deal with it. Where is it gone?
The enemy have called in a cruise ship.
When did it get over here?
Evolving.
Or is this a different one? Go ahead, do the thing with the stub, with the blap. Oh, they just got to it, that's fine.
Scope. Assassinate the captain. Eyeballing galleon.
I'll be honest, Ninjarific, as
Cruise ship.
coy as the phrases you got there, I'm not a fan of it in particular, simply because for anyone who is in any way skeptical, it basically gives them authority to go, oh, well, look, see, this next year was actually cooler, so you guys are full of shit. And that's the problem we're running into. I try not to dwell too much on this on stream, the whole heat and climate and whatnot, but
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look
Oh,
inside.
let's just say at the moment we're in climate crisis. I am praying we do not reach climate wars. I like my cozy life. I'm sure many of you also prefer your cozier life than what that would be.
Radio chatter reports galleon captain terminated. They are rudderless. Excellent work.
Let's blow this thing up, hit the weak spots, and it dies quicker. There we go. Boop. Obliterate what we can here. So far, so good. All boarding objectives have been done. Oh, we have got another cruise ship.
Enemy cruise ship on scope.
I think I saw it as it spawned, so that's good. Have we got our main gunner? Yes, we have.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Nuh.
Cruise ship reinforcement has
Another
arrived.
cruise ship. Focus on this side so I can also see everything else. Oop, I meant to do that. Good, that cruise ship is down.
We broke them. Skies are clear of fighter cover. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Fighter down. Oh, we're done with all the fighters. Goddamn, where's the cruise ship spawns then? How are we done with the fighters? There's the cruise ship.
Have company. Premier cruise ship on scope.
So now we're just down to 1.5 people's... It's not even 1.5, it's just one person either flying or shooting at a time.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Let's fly around a bit, see if I can trigger those cruise ship spawns. There we are. This one has shields on it. They are still bugged to appear like a kilometer off to the side from the ship, but doesn't stop us playing the mission. It's only a C-tier bug.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated.
Levan Cryophon Mark IV. Levan's not great, but it's still a Mark IV gun.
Void storm is strengthening.
Oh, cruise ship spawn over here.
Fate. Cruise ship on scope. Scratch one cruise ship.
Commander, no, that's an interesting claim. Not one I've come across before now. Alright, we've got one more cruise ship. All the way over here! God, another 8 kilometers? Let's get closer. There we go. And that should spawn the final cruise ship. Oh, wait, no, they're all done. Okay.
Captain terminated. Closing
I lost
mission.
track, I guess.
Crew, avail yourselves of up to
Nice.
no more than 5 minutes downtime.
I dare say, chat, it seems we have proven that Steel Path Railjack is very manageable, even up to these high-tier Void Storms. As long as you put in a little bit of focus, you don't even need to rely on surviving hull breaches. They just don't need to happen. We have got a good handle on all of it. Let's see, Varuna Prime Blueprint, there we go. Off we pop. Don't stand in the middle of the swarm of fighters. I mean, don't stand in front of the ship killer platform and don't eat a face load of torpedoes. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Sitting ducks get shot. Alright, I'm gonna go do the boarding objectives, the next one. Mix it up.
What you have learned here.
I'm sure I can trust the three of you to man the ship. What? These I can't use the tactical menu whilst we're flying in. Goes deadly even on normal. Can't hear. It got stronger.
Attention. Void
Alright,
storm
come on.
imminent. This
Come
will
on.
get a little bumpy.
Come on. Oh, it's not loaded yet. That's why. Ay, ay, ay. Probably clean the windows. Yeah. Don't know where all the space dirt comes from, but it's there. I'll put in a resupply request for a new Railjack glass dome. I'm sure they're easy to come by.
Multiple bogies. Man the guns.
Alright. Those shooting fighters. Let me give you battle stations to help you out. Objective. I to not aim at something I don't want to. God! I hit my own Railjack. How do I hit my own Railjack? What? Whatever, I'll just fly over. Pulse turbine, ship killer, no problemo. And I'm still equipped with cortege. Keep forgetting to change that. I hope that's not something chasing me.
Eyes on ship killer platform. Clearing the sector will be difficult
There
while
we
it is
go.
operational. Take it out of commission.
So it's my job to gather up the reactants as well, so gotta bear that in mind. Can't just speed through all of this. I'm still gonna speed through, just can't only speed through it. Have to do a little bit of that. That is cracked.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Radiator is exposed. The ship should be busy, however. So I'm going to go deal with the radiator. Oh, for goodness sake, I forget that it has no animation exiting. So I'm spamming X as I get close. And if I double tap it, it'll instantly put me back in. Okay.
One radiator down. Making
Not the best design on that one, but you know, it is what it is.
away crew. Wrecking time.
Why is it showing that there's a purple item over here? That's... What?
Void storm
Okay, void hole, but like, what was the purple?
Alert. Enemy
Zetki
cruiser has
engines Mark
translated
III.
into the sector.
How did I pick up a Zetki engine Mark III?
Enemy fighters down 50%.
I didn't know that was a possibility. Get that whilst inside.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
Alright, let's pop back out.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
I didn't realize I had the double range. I was expecting that to run out sooner.
Concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Core is vulnerable.
There we go. Oh, they popped it. Okay.
It's marked.
Thank you, whoever got that. What? Ah, what? 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 This isn't supposed to happen. Sir? You're blocking the door! What? Oh god. Okay, I can glitch through. I can glitch through the thing that's glitching through. This explains why there's all of this loot in here. That's supposed to be outside.
Focus on remaining targets. Scratch one.
The outside is inside. Is that a fighter in here? That's a ram sled. What is going on? Oh my! I've once seen a cruise ship inside the rail jack, but this is completely new to me. That's completely new. Might want to dry dock after this? Yeah, you might be right on that one.
New
You might be right.
pulse turbine. Disable reactors.
That was
Neutralize
new.
core. As long
Got aboard
as
that cruise ship? I
turbine
couldn't
is
find the
running,
spot to.
enemy
I was
is
looking for the
involved
pop-up.
and our progress impeded.
Alright.
Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons.
That should expose the radiator. Did that cruise ship just disappear is not something I want to read in chat. Considering what I found. I'm hoping we can actually complete this mission still.
Expose the next radiator.
That appears to be a Surge Xmas attacking me.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
Cruise ships are just disappearing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Destroy the core. Now.
We'll see what we need to do in a moment.
Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components. Cruise ship down.
This could get interesting.
Some space.
And by could, I mean, it's already interesting, but you know what I mean. This could get problematic.
Pulse turbine
Alright,
rendered
this is offline.
inactive.
No
Let us
cruise
see
ships
how the
in
enemy
here.
handles an even playing field. Enemy morale
So it's
broken.
just cruise ships we need to
Fighters
kill.
are peeling off.
And they could be anywhere. I'm going to go deal with this one. At the very least, I could just pop myself inside. And start taking out from in here. There we go. Get back out the way I came in, so I don't have to teleport back to the railjack. Although teleporting to the railjack might have been a smart idea. Oh well. I can also go grab this. Might trigger a cruise ship spawn.
Void storm escalating. Stabilizing is proving difficult. Cruise ship down. That clears up some space. Sensor
Here we go.
readings indicate nearby derelict. Tenno, on board derelict.
Pass through derelict. quite my ideal triple dash, but we still got a triple. Let's go for a 4.
Decrypting
There we are.
archives.
Teleport to Railjack.
You might find this interesting.
Alright, well, what have you got left over here? Let's have a look outside the ship. We have... Oh, that's not good. 3 cruise ships to find.
Vernier cruise ship has punched in.
Oh, sounds like one might have just appeared. Yep, over there.
Void storm
That's good.
amplifying. Complete the mission ASAP.
I didn't know I could waypoint it. I was trying to mark it, not waypoint it. There we are, got rid of it on that rock. So whilst they deal with that, I'm going to go check out the other place I boarded and see if I can find some more about that stuck one.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on
It was on
remaining
this, wasn't it?
targets.
Yeah, this is the ship killer. The entrance should be just around here. There it is. Railjack can deal with that. Okay, let's have a look what's going on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I found them. Oh, it's got shielding. I need to blow up those to be able to get inside. Oh no. Oh, these guys are stuck against it. Oh no. I'm doing not a lot of damage to it. By any description.
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in.
It sounds like they've got a new cruise ship out there then, maybe? Can I summon Necromecha inside? Let's move through it. It's not a case of moving through. I want to board it. Hang on, wait, the other one's gone. Okay, that might be good. Because if it's gone, it might have gone outside to be destroyed.
We have one
yep.
less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Oh, okay, you can't jump down that. Fair enough. This has now repaired itself. Oh, what was it? There we go. That had 0 sound, okay.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Oh, and they found another cruise ship, so...
Offline.
Alright.
We'll spread the word that this sector has reopened.
Yeah, yeah. At least the mission didn't get locked. I have no other explanation as to what happened, though. Yeah, that was... I think that might be a good place to call that one. Yeah. Let's head to dry dock, take whatever's not bugged out, and hunker down from the storms. GG team for surviving whatever the hell was going on with that. Cheers, kitty cat. Yep. I will re-equip the right weapon now.
As you conquer
The cruise ship
the
just
foe,
vanished when you're going forward?
so
Yeah.
you conquer yourself.
That is weird. That is weird. I don't think I managed to save the clip of it, but I did have a instance when testing where I was doing a solo run against the Corpus, and as I shot a cruise ship, just dealing damage to it, it just vanished. It was gone. It was like it exploded, except it was very rapid. Because it wasn't objective, I don't know if it counted as dying or not, but it was just gone. So yeah, that is, well, we don't call it bug framed for nothing, you know? We don't call it Warframe for nothing. That's... We're not gonna know any more than that. I think I might save DE's QA team by just not sending that one along to them. They might actually have an aneurysm over that one. Because either they'll have no idea what's gone on to cause it, or worse, they will know what's gone on and they don't want to have to deal with fixing it. Either way, I'm not going to be the cause of that headache today. So yes, on that note, Ductile, Mako, and Halo Knight, thank you very much for joining in on that run, or series of runs there. Enjoy your loot. Warframe trying to hijack the streams again? Oh well, you know. It's a day that ends in a Y. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But in answer to the question that only I asked of, can you do Steel Path Void Storms at the top end in Vale Proxima on Railjack and not have the ship get a hull breach anytime? The answer is yes, so long as you don't sit in front of the ship killer platform. Maybe there is some balance to the game after all. And with that, I think it's about time that we do a giveaway. Yep. Let's get the arena loaded up onto here. Let's do us a lovely little 75 plat giveaway. Apparently I did not type that correctly. Hold on. There we go. And let's open up a draw for that there. So, exclamation mark enter in the chat for a chance to win that 75 plat. Chaos Kitty Cat say we need a lol snack emote. Maybe, maybe. I'll give you all a moment to enter in on that there. I see someone saying that the enemies are too spongy. I mean, they're supposed to not die quickly. That's the whole point. You're supposed to have to actually utilize your modding and whatnot to defeat them. Yeah. Also, for those of you curious, I have just swapped over the Warzone. I did not forget. There we are. Exclamation mark enter in the chat, y'all. Exclamation mark enter if you'd like to win some platinum right here, right now. One person's going to walk away with it. It could be you. And of course, if you would like to change your appearance in these giveaways as well, it's entirely cosmetic, but oh.
Hi, Ken. The ads popping up reminded me to resub. Tongue.
There we go. Radicar, thank you very much for dropping your prime here. Resubscribing once again, up onto 29 months. Much appreciated. And indeed, for those of you who are subscribers or VIPs, you can change your appearance here in the giveaway arena. Have a different cosmetic look with exclamation mark avatar to see the full list of options. It also has a command there as to exactly how you can change it over. But you can still enter if you're not a subscriber. Everyone can enter. It's just a case as to what appearance you get. 20 seconds left to enter, 20 seconds on that there. Don't miss out. And a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Oh, wrong button. That'll do. Alright then. Let's see. I may have... I'm hearing audio overlapping. Uh-oh. What have I broken? Okay, Daft Techno, you are our winner today.
Excellent work, Tenno. The extraction point is up ahead.
Oh yeah, I've managed to re-trigger the lobby audio. Whoopsies. That's a bug I'll need to fix in the program. That's my bad. That's my bad. I can fix that. Alright, but congratulations there, Daft Techno. You are our winner today of the Platinum giveaway. It looks like we already have your details on record, so there's nothing more you need to do there. Absolutely. Let's see, does that reset properly? That should have taken away the sound. Ah, okay, yeah, I've broken it. Bugs in Warframe, bugs in the giveaway arena. It's just bugs all the way down, isn't it? Ah, dear, dear. Yeah, Galita, as it says there, you do need to be a VIP or subscriber in order to use the pig frame command there. You can still enter the giveaways just fine, but in order to have the cosmetic override, you do need to be a VIP or subscriber there. Absolutely. It's a little thank you to those who do provide support to the channel directly, basically. And it's just cosmetic. Anyway, that chat is now where we're going to wrap it up for the day. I do hope you have enjoyed all of those Void Storms. I will be live again on Friday with, well, we'll see exactly what we got on Friday. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. Grab those Mark IV weapons if indeed you want to go through it, or wait for the guide to come out so you know more about Steelpath Ranger Jack. But in the meantime, that's all from me for now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.